Let me open up with, sorry I haven't been around lately, but there are reasons for this. One of them is going to come up real soon. This whole office will be changing because I'll be moving into a different place, looking at going at more of a full-time kind of schedule.
What is this? There's something wrong with the house. I don't like change.
It can cause a lot of trepidation making big changes in your life. Ultimately, that's what counseling is about. We go into it because we're kind of forced to. Now, I've mentioned before that the words supposed to are very dangerous. It sets up an assumption of the way things are supposed to be. Now, we create a plan when we first get started for our lives. I mean, what's one of the first things people usually ask kids? What do you want to be when you grow up? If a kid's being honest, they have some cool dreams, but they don't know. And as we get older and a little more cynicism comes in, and people ask it less because we ask it of ourselves, we start questioning what we want to be when we grow up. Change takes place, not in absence of our life, but because of the choices we make in it, we wind up kind of limiting what we can do. So here's the path to success. Success, of course, is defined by you enjoying and living your life happily. First, when you start looking at where you want to be, look at it as a goal. All right? The key is you want to get to that point. Part of achieving that goal is learning how much you want it. For example, if you found out the path to becoming a veterinarian involved shoveling a ton of shit at the local zoo, you might think that's not really the direction I want to go. Yet playing in poop is one of the key fundaments in any medical technology. Poop tells you a lot. So having a goal is good, but recognizing when your goals change is also important. 2, goals should be in line with your principles. Now, there's a quick link to the radio counseling honor. That particular exercise is designed to establish what's important to you. If you want nothing more than to be famous, then great. Start your YouTube career immediately. However, you may find in the course of works that one thing or another isn't working for you as well as you hoped it might. In times like that, you need to be aware of changing your goal in accordance to what your principles are. As you learn, you will change your mind. That's smart. That's what experience is.
That is correct.
Principles are less likely to change. They're not immutable, but they're more likely to remain consistent with you over life until specific events occur. Childbirth, marriage, major job changes, opportunities for promotion, or just getting fired. All of those are opportunities to review where you are and what you want. So number 3, being prepared for a change in those principles occurring over time is also okay. One of the things we tend to flog politicians on is, oh, they flip-flopped on issues. I tend to think that maybe they were more informed. Perhaps I'm being generous. But the idea that when you have new information, you should review old conclusions seems obvious on the face of it, but we don't do it a lot in comparison to the things that we have held dear. That's a little bit like holding on to your teddy bear from 3 years old just because it was important to you then. You probably don't need it quite as much at 30 as you did when you were 3.
Turn and face the strange changes. Don't wanna be a richer man.